This is Shekels and Shamrocks with Jason Shapiro and Tim Duggan, talking about the markets, life, and everything in between. There we go.
Back from Mizzou.
Back from Mizzou. I got so Americanified while I was there.
That was
Ro-
America. Yeah,
Rodeos, flags everywhere, 4th of July. Shit, man.
you
It
get it
was,
now, huh?
yeah. What do you do for 4th of July?
Yeah, typical shit. Barbecue, that whole thing.
Oh, yeah. Smoking meats.
Yeah, got,
Um,
got my meat smoked.
Lucky you. Yeah. Uh, so what else has been going on? 4th of July. God, it's been a while. Um,
Man, I'm still sitting here waiting for your retest of the April lows in the stock market that you told me was coming.
yeah, you and me both, man.
I think you guaranteed it to me.
Yeah. Yeah, good. There's things that I say and then there's things that I trade.
Mm.
Yeah, right,
Now
exactly.
you tell me.
Oh no, I tell you. Well, I've been saying it on Twitter as well, since we had that lift over that where was that 50 was that 57s? Yeah, fuck. 57s now, 63s. Jesus. Yeah, I was just like, oh, I actually had some puts on and they got destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. And I just basically got in a huff with equity since.
Yeah.
So I mean, I can just remember back to when was it? It was probably November when we were talking and you were saying about Trump, you were just like, people have no idea this guy is gonna break it all apart. And yeah, I thought I've seen some stuff happen since I've been trading, but I'm just lost for words, man. I mean, it's the easiest way to just talk about this is it's an AI bubble. That's just the easiest thing we can say and that's it.
I have broken everything down now into two things, AI and liquidity. That to me is everything in the world right now that I look at. How markets react to those two things is really all I care about anymore.
So break down liquidity.
I mean, China's pumping money, Korea's pumping money, Canada's pumping money, everybody's pumping money, man.
Euro.
This is all they know how to do, and this is what they are always going to do. They're not going to stop. They can't stop now. They're all in. So it's like one of those things where they're going to keep pumping money, then theoretically prices of things go up.
Sure. Yeah.
Until they don't, and when they don't go up and then they'll come in and they'll pump more money, and to me that will be the event of our lifetime will be if things come down and they pump money again and that doesn't work,
Does
then
it not work though? I mean, when, when have the markets come off 15, 20% and they haven't pumped money?
I know that's the game. So I don't know. Again, that will be the event of our lifetime. If they pump and that doesn't help, the markets just reject it as okay, enough's enough.
I don't think you or I don't think we're even going to live to see that day.
Okay, possible. I'm not saying it has to happen. I'm saying if it happens, then you got to watch out.
I mean, don't get me wrong, man. I love a barbecue just as much as the next guy. I just want
Yeah.
to see it all burn just to
No,
see what happens, right?
I do
So
too. I do too. But there has to be a limit somewhere.
we are
Economics
pushing it, man. We are pushing it. Like,
economics would dictate that at some point there is a limit to that. Something has to give one way or the other, right? It has to be inflationary at some point. It has to be fiat currency negative at some point. And when the market says that that point has been reached, that's when things will get interesting. But until then, it certainly has not said that that point has been reached. And so things just go higher. You might as well ride it while you can.
yeah, I think I've got a great book for you. It's called A Century of War. I'm going to send you a link to it. And
Yeah.
it's a lot about like the development of the petrodollar, but really it's actually it kind of frames global financial history since kind of the 1800s. Well, very short stint in the 1700s, but really all focused around the push and pull between the Bank of England and the New York banks, which then became or stemmed out of like the Bank of Morgan, the Bank of Rothschild, then the Fed, and then this push and pull between the Fed and the Bank of England. It's really interesting. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but there's that, and then another book by the same guy called Gods of Money. I'm kind of halfway through Gods of Money at the moment. But yeah, I'd highly recommend having a read of them because there was some crazy shit in there that's just facts that I didn't even know. That's just like mind blowing.
I'll check it out. I think a good book. I've gotten deep into reading in the last month or so.
You got yourself one of these Kindle bad boys.
No,
They're great,
I
great.
mean, a little old school, but I haven't been doing a lot of reading the last couple of years. But about a month ago, I decided to get into it. And I swear I've burned through about 6 books.
Nice.
So I'm always looking for something to read now.
Yeah, I've got a few to send you. Yeah, got a few. Yeah, it's just breathtaking, like this aggressiveness. But I mean, what do you think about Ray Dalio, right? I mean, because there's all these memes going around of like, can we just have a massive historical stock market correction and let Ray Dalio be right? And then he can stop
And
talking about,
he's been pushing the same idea for 25 years. So, I mean,
sure. Yeah.
you're talking
Yeah.
about major cycle shifts in the history of the world, 25 years in the history of the world is nothing, right? He could be off by 40 years and still be
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
I got no problem with it. I'm all for it. Like you say, I'm always good. I'm good for that. But until the market says it's going to do it, that there's no reason to play it. You know what I mean? Like it's stupid at this point.
It's not a tradable event.
No,
Yeah.
if you run
But
over.
it's more, I suppose, I suppose my question is kind of more interested to find out from you, someone who has been in the markets for so long, seen so many sort of market regimes, things coming and going, things surviving, you know, have you seen this before? And do you think we're in like a really late stage where they're going to push this so hard they're going to break it, like in this presidency in this with this White House? Do you think they're going to really break it?
I don't know. I don't know. They're certainly going to do whatever they're going to keep pushing it. Whether they break it or not, who knows? Like I say, the markets will definitely tell us if they start to break it, but they're going to keep pushing it. I mean, this is I don't think they have a choice. They have to grow their way out of this shit. They have said that that's what they're trying to do. They want to get rates below inflation. So then you can have this massive sort of growth thing. Um, and that's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to try and do. They're going
Well,
to keep.
but calling for like a 300 basis point cut is just it's insane. Like, I mean,
Well,
but
that's what they want to do. You know what I mean? Donald Trump doesn't like the idea of consequences. Never
yeah,
has. So they will
yeah,
keep pushing for that. And my feeling is by May of next year, he's going to get somebody in the Federal Reserve that will play his game, and I think that'll be the end. That's that. If not
I'd
before,
have to agree with you. Yeah,
if not
absolutely. I
before
mean,
then, that will be the end because
I think that
it's irresponsible. There's no reason to be lowering rates here. The economy's
yeah,
fine, employment's fine. There's no reason. And if they do it when there's no reason, that's going to be inflationary, and you're not going to get interest rates down. You're going to get interest rates up. The short end will come down, but the long end will explode, and that's not going to help anybody.
yeah.
And that will be the blow up. But I think, to me, let's see what happens before May. We got a while till May, obviously. But that will be the date that I have circled on my calendar, the day he appoints a new Fed chair that says he's going to cut rates, 300 I mean, there's a lot of time between now and then, and a lot of data between now and then, and a lot of things that are going to happen between now and then. But if we're still humming along and they come out and say that they're going to cut rates like that, then I think that'll be the final blow off top right there.
We're going to be S&P 7,000 by then, man.
Oh, we'll be fucking S&P 8,000 by then
Yeah, probably.
if things keep going as they're going.
I
The
thought it was interesting yesterday,
markets
though.
will start to discount in the fact that they're going to do this, before May. So there should be, and again, I don't know where we're going to be coming from, who knows, but there should be a rip into that thing, and I think that will end up being top. That's my That's my playbook from here. But like I say, a lot of things going to happen between now and then. And the AI thing, don't forget, according to all the biggest brains out there, is the biggest thing that's ever happened in the history of the world.
Could be. It could be.
And that could be anti-inflationary as well.
Could be, man. Yeah.
So,
But that's a huge conversation. But yeah, I think, in 20 years' time, we'll probably be looking back at this period right now and saying, yeah, okay, you know, whatever Nvidia is right now, probably in 10, 20 years, well, 20 years' time, you'll probably say, okay, well, 4 times split. Yeah, that was good price at the time. I remember buying Apple back in 97. It was pre-split,
I mean, it's getting
35.
to this point, in my view, the doubters are going away and it's becoming pretty consensus that this is the whole thing, right? So then,
Yeah,
so it starts to become a little bit dangerous. We're starting to see a lot of longs on the NASDAQ futures and a lot of shorts on the Russell futures, which is in its essence the consensus AI trade, right? You want to be long
yeah,
the winners and short the people that can't afford to be AI winners, which is theoretically the smaller companies. And that's
sure.
the trade. And that's on right now, according to the COT stuff, in massive size. The difference between the positioning in the Russell and the NASDAQ is the largest I have ever seen it. So the
Wow.
biggest contrarian trade here is to be a long Russell, short NASDAQ, which has been working to not killing it because the NASDAQ's been going up too, but the Russell has been outperforming over the past month. Um,
Right.
and the
One of
last,
one of my guys was when we came on a couple hours ago. One of my guys was like, "Jason's short the Nasdaq." I was like,
that's not
"Okay,
that's not true. I'm not
is that
short.
not? Are you in a spread on the Nasdaq, the Russell?"
Oh, I had been long S&P this whole way up, and I did get like a NASDAQ sell signal the other day, but I don't want to be short the NASDAQ, so I just got out of my S&Ps.
All right.
Rather than deal with short NASDAQ, long S&P, I just got out of my S&P long, which as it turned out was wrong because it's still going up, but that's okay. Booked a nice profit. I've been sitting on that thing since April, so I'm
Just
okay with
just out of interest, would you have would it have been a thought? And I'm just interested to know in your practice, would that have been a signal in any way for you to maybe hedge further upside and spoos with a little segment short on Nasdaq?
I could have done that. I just decided to get out of the
Yeah.
out of it, and then try to get long Russell. I think is if you want to be long, I think if you want to be long, Russell's the place to be, and if you want to be short, Nasdaq is the place to be. But we're going to make new highs on the Nasdaq, and I never condone remaining short anything that makes new all-time highs. So
Yeah.
that probably ends today.
I think we're gonna get a new all-time high before the close of the session on SPOOs.
It looks that way.
Yeah. 63.35's half the trade. Um I thought it was interesting last night though, well yesterday would have been daytime for you that when when I hit the news wires about Trump waving a letter around his dismissal letter for Powell and the dollar just completely puked and rewound
No, I
the
think
whole day.
yesterday's lows and all that stuff on the back of that news are probably great places on the chart to be trading against.
Yeah, you reckon?
I'd be long Russell against that number. I'd be
Mhm.
long dollar against that number. Yesterday's low. I think all
Yeah,
of it is versus yesterday's low because that was sort of a panic move and panic
well, they got
moves.
a new high on the week out of that dip. Yeah,
Yeah,
today.
so I would be trading anything pretty much financial wise anyway against those yesterday panic lows. I think that's the idea. I think
Interesting.
that's the risk reward idea here. Shouldn't take out those lows. He can't even fucking do it. The whole thing is it's so stupid that it can't be real. He's got to be trying to divert attention from this Epstein shit or
No, no,
divert.
no. Yesterday, I just talked about this with the guys, because we have the News Squawk service. About 15 minutes before that circulated, it came out that Netanyahu's party had lost a key partner in the Knesset, which was like the known king-making party. Now, I actually can't remember the name of it right now, but I thought it was quite strange that literally within 15 minutes, this like, oh yeah, the Shas party anyway, they ditched Netanyahu in the Knesset. I
Yeah.
thought it was quite, and then suddenly you get this bullshit headline that Trump is at like dinner parties with a dismissal letter in his pocket for Powell. It's like,
It
hey,
doesn't
look
even
at
make
that.
sense because
What
if
the
he
fuck?
dismisses Powell, then the number two guy takes over. and the number two guy is a Biden appointee. So it doesn't even make sense. The whole thing doesn't even fucking make sense. The Supreme Court already told him he can't do it. It's it
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense. Okay. And did you see the interview with him yesterday?
Oh man, I've stopped my Trump interviews
They're
for
asking
the
him about
moment.
it. Like it's so surreal. But they're asking about it, about Powell and all that. And he's like, oh, he's terrible. He goes, I never even understood. Let me get this quote right. I was surprised he was appointed. That's what he said. I was surprised he was appointed. He's terrible. I was surprised he was appointed. Trump is the one who fucking appointed him.
I was just about to say he was appointed during Trump's first term.
Exactly. So like it's all such a fucking clown show.
It is a clown show. That's what I'm getting fed up with,
Okay,
man.
but despite that, the market keeps going up, right? Because this AI thing is going to create all these savings and all this whatever, that's really at the
Everyone's gonna have a
and
robot, dude.
right, and the liquidity thing, that's why the market's going up, despite the fact that the leader of the free world is a fucking sideshow. It's like, look, the stock market went up during, whoever, Clinton, Obama, you know, Trump,
All of
Bi-
them. All
Biden.
of them.
Yeah. So like
It
to
always goes up.
right. So what the hell? Everyone gets all caught up in this Trump shit, Trump shit, Trump shit, and it all seems so ridiculous and it makes you want to not be bullish. But the truth is, does it even freaking matter? Of
To be honest, bullish, bearish, look, I don't give a shit. I'm just here to catch a wave, man. Whether it's going up or it's going down, that's all I'm here for, you
course.
know. And if I'm right, if I'm wrong, I don't give a shit, you know. All right, I was wrong, lost a little bit of money on my puts. Fine, you know. Okay, next trade, man. You know,
No, that's
but
what it has to be. You're not going to get caught up in it.
But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I thought yesterday that was really interesting how the market, well, the dollar shit the bed. Basically, the dollar and equities kind of tanked on the idea that Powell wouldn't be in there anymore, right? And I just kind of thought this morning, well, okay, the market basically thinks that if Powell is gone, then that means there's no more adults and the monkeys are left to run the zoo. That's kind of what I thought about it.
No, that's exactly what the market said. I don't think that they left any doubt on that.
When
So
in fact it would.
now we know.
Yeah,
At
yeah,
least now we know what the market reaction is supposed to be to that. So now we can kind of
yeah. The other thing is, I think it'll be interesting. I'm probably not going to trade this, but before people want to have at me on YouTube or whatever, but I've been saying this since probably April, May, June, that actually a lot of these suppliers in the US and manufacturers and whatnot, retailers, they probably loaded up about 90 days worth of maybe 4 months worth of stock. And so I think the data is going to start to turn pretty shit come end of September, early August. You're going to start to see
keep telling us.
some pretty tricky breaking economic data or scheduled economic data. But look, at the end of the day, man, just I just said to myself, just make money. Like
No,
it's
that's
so there's so
exactly
much fucking noise,
that's
you
exactly
know.
right. I'm so that's why I started reading a lot. I'm trying to tune as much of this crap out as I possibly can because it's all such a bunch of noise.
100%, man, 100%.
It all makes for interesting conversation, but it has nothing to do with making money.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to just leave the screens, sit in my room and burn through some books and at least get something out of it. You know what I mean?
Play some guitar.
Yep.
Have you seen that guy Billy Strings? Seen
Yes.
him?
Yeah.
He is incredible, man. Holy shit. I was watching a video on
There's a
YouTube.
cool interview with him on YouTube with the guy who runs he basically took lessons, Billy Strings, from the guy that I take lessons from. And he's on YouTube
The
talking
guy,
about it.
they're in the studio. He's got short gray hair, the interviewer. I think it just came out. Yeah, I just watched that like two
No,
days ago.
it's been around for a good year.
Already. Let me find,
YouTube,
let me find which one it was that I watched because it was amazing.
Billy Strings, and
Even my 2-year-old daughter was watching it with me, Piper, and she watched Billy like rip a lick, and she's like, "I want to do that when I grow up." That's what she said. 2 years old. She's never said anything like that before. Unbelievable.
oh, look at this, man. I mean, here's my fucking there's a bunch of videos. Here's a video of him actually jamming with my guitar teacher, Billy Strings and Rob Capoletto, live from Carter Vintage Guitars, which I believe is in Nashville. I've been there.
Rick Barretto, that's the guy. That
There
interview.
you go, Rob Capoletto jam with Billy Strings. That's my fucking teacher right there. So yeah, he talks about how just how much my teacher helped him. But yeah, he's good,
Interesting.
man. Billy Strings is clearly the real deal.
I think this one I watched was made oh, uh
Another one. I guess he's doing interviews with these guys
oh, it
all the
was
time.
4 months ago. You should watch this one. I'll send it to you. He talks a lot about how he learned to play and when he started and stuff. I'll send it to you on Discord.
I gotta say, just because I
He's
found it, Billy Strings is one of the fine.
Yeah, I watched that one, but I mean, he's just an exceptional player, man. Unbelievable. I would probably give my left testicle, only the left one, to be able to play like that, though.
Yeah. Well,
Unbelievable.
option.
He played a gig with his dad actually as well. It's pretty cool. But how's the missus?
Yeah, she's good. How about you? I see her back there. Let's see. Let's get a look. No, not that, not a hand. I'm looking for the whole shebang. There we go. How was the trip home? Can you hear me? No, I can't hear anything. I don't hear anything.
He can't really, or she can't really hear you because of this mic
She
setup.
enjoyed the trip back to Mizzou.
She did. She said it was lovely.
Good. Why aren't you guys up at the watching Rory?
Rory, is that golf?
Yeah, you got the freaking British Open going on in Ireland right now.
Computer says no. We are not golfing. People
Not a
in this
fan.
house haven't got time for golf, man. Maybe when I'm turned 60 or something, might have a bit of time. Probably 70, really. You a big golf guy?
Me, I used to as a kid, but since I lost my eyesight and stuff, I can't really do it very well anymore.
Oh shit. Well, I haven't picked up a golf club in quite a while. But now actually my uncle used to play pro for South Africa.
But I like watching it because it's nice and slow and boring, so I can sleep. Anything that helps me sleep, I'm all for.
Yeah. You try listening to some Alan Watts lectures on YouTube. They're fantastic. They can fall asleep to. He's a sort of a stoic type of a dude. So Shelby wants to know when you're coming back to Ireland and get
No
you that tax
plans,
residency.
no plans right now, but I don't know. You guys can go hang out with Rosie O'Donnell.
We can. Yeah, we can. We love Rosie. Good
She
old
lives
Rosie.
over there.
He loves it here. Yeah. Yeah. I follow her on TikTok, so I keep tabs on her. Whole country loves her.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because it's just she's cool. She's fine. Nothing wrong with Rosie.
No problem with it.
Oh, your grandmother hates her. Okay. Shelby's family are quite Republican.
Oh, and they're not going to be big Rosie fans, are they?
No, well, her grandmother certainly isn't a fan. But yeah, man, I mean, going to these rodeos, that was great fun. But it was God damn, it was so patriotic. Everything was like I knew Americans were patriotic, but I don't know, there was just so many
Well, you're in
flags.
fucking the Midwest on July 4th. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not going to get much more patriotic than that.
So it's not there's no one shooting their guns into the sky and waving the flag around your neighborhood, no?
Oh yeah, no, New England is super patriotic too, but I think it's a little different. I mean, New England is really patriotic, but New England tends to be a little bit more Democrat and Republican.
Is it a bit waspy around where you are? Or?
I wouldn't call it waspy in Rhode Island where I am, but it's definitely white.
Okay,
But it's a little bit different than the Midwest attitude, but patriotic nevertheless.
sure. Yeah. No, it was good. It was good. Went to a Trump shop down in Branson.
You have to.
I should have gotten you something actually. Should
Yeah.
have gotten you a little souvenir.
I got enough swag to last me my lifetime.
Have you got a little bobblehead Trump there on your desk? No?
I have a statue of Donald that I bow down to every morning when I wake
A
up.
statue. Dear God.
Yeah, I bow down every morning.
Can we is he on there on your desk?
No, I have a special shrine for it.
Oh, a shrine.
I have a special room.
Couple of a couple of candles,
Yes, I have a special room for it in my house. Just
some
where,
oils.
where we go and meditate to our exalted leader.
Good man.
the man who's going to save us from ourselves.
If it weren't for Donnie, eh? All right. Well, just thought I'd pop on and make sure you're still in good spirits.
Always in good spirits, man. You know me. Happy,
Jason is
go
still
lucky.
available for kids' parties, bar mitzvahs, weddings.
Happy, go lucky.
If you need a cheering up, you call Jason. He'll put you on the right side of the fence for the day.
Yeah.
No, it's good. It's good to see you, man, and good to hear from you. I like the longer hair. It's kind of. I like a little bit of length there. It's looking good, man. Looking good. Should grow it
Yeah.
out. Maybe get the perm going.
Yeah, I'm pretty much due. I'm due for a shave down, but maybe when I get back, I'm going away for a couple weeks. Maybe when I get back, I'll get the shave down going.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll talk to you when you're back, and you enjoy these markets, buddy.
All right, brother. Let me know. Let me know when we're going back to them April lows. All right, the VWAP.
Any day now,
Let me know
man.
when we're going back to that VWAP.
A- any day, man. Any day.
Any
Don't
minute.
worry.
Any
Thank,
minute.
thankfully, we're not staying short until then. All right. Have at it, killer.
All right, man. Thanks.